You have 50 unread emails, 3 approaching deadlines, and instead of tackling any of them, you're frozen, meticulously alphabetizing a spice rack. Society frames this as laziness. It feels as though everyone else received an instruction manual for adulthood that you somehow missed. This pattern of underperformance stems from a neurological reality that is often misidentified as a lack of willpower. This data isolates a specific subset of the population, showing that approximately 4.4% of U.S. adults live with this condition. When we treat ADHD strictly as a childhood phase, we overlook the ways it continues to disrupt adult lives. While the condition is often associated with simple distraction or childhood hyperactivity, the adult presentation is far more internalized. Clinically, this is executive dysfunction, a physical failure in the brain's internal management system. This flowchart demonstrates the first breakdown, task initiation. The pathway between intention and movement is blocked. The timeline axis represents time blindness, an inability to feel the passage of hours. Finally, emotional dysregulation creates a fluctuating waveform, triggering intense spikes. These mechanical issues lead to chronic forgetfulness and persistent difficulty organizing even basic environments. Viewing these symptoms as mechanical failures shifts the focus from personal guilt toward functional management. We have to ask ourselves why standard primary care evaluations so frequently miss this widespread, deeply internalized mechanical failure. Diagnosis requires proof of symptoms since childhood, alongside impairment in multiple settings, like home and work. This criteria acts as a filter. Abstract representations of women and people of color bounce off this filter instead of passing through. The system often searches for external hyperactivity, while these groups more frequently experience chronic internalized overwhelm. Reliance on these external focus metrics makes many patients medically invisible, delaying necessary support for years. Moving from a moral judgment to a clinical diagnosis leads directly to evidence-based treatments. When prescribed by a medical professional, stimulant and non-stimulant medications adjust brain chemistry to help establish a functional baseline. Behavioral solutions include skills coaching and cognitive behavioral therapy, specifically adapted for ADHD. Medication stabilizes the chemical environment, while ADHD-adapted CBT provides the practical strategies to navigate executive dysfunction. Securing these tools requires an accurate diagnosis from a specialized, licensed clinician. This map highlights coping and healing counseling, a practice utilizing a telehealth model to connect patients across the entire state of Georgia. They maintain a culturally competent team of over 15 therapists. To ensure accessibility, they'd accept Medicaid with a $0 copay and major insurances like Aetna and Blue Cross Blue Shield, with copays ranging from $10 to $40. You can visit chctherapy.com to transition from chronic overwhelm to clinical support, and finally secure the tools you need to navigate adulthood.